Alright guys, in this video I'm going to be breaking down the play shot, fade, cross out of the gun tight doubles on formation. Now this play is very good for multiple reasons. One reason, however, is the fact that you can always pick up very easy yards, similar to the verticals play out of bunch tight end in pistol. On top of that, we're also able to bomb any coverage in the game outside of two-man under. Now, if your opponent starts getting crazy with a two-man under, like putting the safeties into flats or purples, something along those lines, we're able to bomb that as well. So, this play has one play potential on not only the left side of the field, but also the right. So we're going to go ahead and show you how this works. So, in this case, we're simply just going to start off with the drag tendency. You simply drag the tight end, and you'll notice no matter what zone or what coverage your opponent is in, they're always going to drop back. For whatever reason in this game, they drop back with that outside left route. That route is, in my opinion, the best route in the game, and that is for multiple reasons. But once again, we'll go ahead. This is against a cover 3, I believe. Simply drag the tight end. All the zones are going to drop back, allowing you to throw that drag route. We'll go ahead one last time. You'll notice that they drop all the way back. You throw a drag route, you get an easy 3 to 4 yards. Now, if they're in something like a cover 2, does not change anything. You simply drag the guy, throw the drag, pick up 5 yards. It does not matter what they are in. Any zone cannot stop that. Now, this is where we're going to get glitchy. So a lot of people like to mix up a two-man under type shell and just random zones, whether it be cover 3, cover 4. In this case, we are in cover 3, but they'll press to make it look like it is a two-man under type look. What we're going to do is we're going to drag the tight end to give us that bailout route, but we're also going to fade the slot receiver on the left. Once we fade him, we're going to motion him to the right, and we are going to hike the ball as his hips turn. As you saw right there, we have this bomb route to the left that's going to get absolutely wide open. Now we use this same route out of the play for verticals in U trips, but what we're doing though is we're going to be bombing this on the left and the right. So you'll see right here that we have the drag route wide open if we want to throw it, but we also have this corner that is going to pretty much stutter, allowing us to bomb them deep. You see, as this ball's in the air, we have about 5 yards plus of separation. So once again, we'll do it. This is against a cover 3 press. You drag the tight end, fade the slot receiver on the left, motion him to the right, and hike as his hips turn. I screwed up the timing, but you'll see the left is going to be wide open every rip. So now we're going to focus on the one on the right. As I mentioned, you can bomb this to both sides. So here we go, cover 3 again. Motion him over. As soon as his hips turn, you'll see that you can throw it up, get the little rat catch, and it's not going to matter. So that was against cover 3. Now, if our opponent is in a two-man under, as I mentioned, and they start doing crazy stuff with the safeties, we'll be able to bomb them to both sides once again. So here we go. Not only do we have the one on the left, as you see right here, easy touchdown, but we also will have the one on the right. Gonna go ahead and do it again. A lot of people run defenses that look like this. Most people do them at a dime, but here we go. You'll see as soon as his hips turn, you have the lob over the top. The only chance your opponent has is if your quarterback chucks it out of bounds. So that right there is going to kill both cover 3, cover 4, and now we're going to show you it against cover 4. Go to the same formation. Alright, so here's cover 4 drop. So once again, we're going to start off with the drag route, then we'll motion the guy over and show you the bomb. Alright, so once again, hips turn, you hike the ball. See, flat zones simply don't react. You get an easy 4+ yard gain. And keep in mind that is to a slow tight end in Gresham. Now we're going to show you the bomb. So once again, once the fade sets, you can chuck it to this side. See, simply catch it, walk in for the touchdown. And now we'll show the one on the left. So, see right here, the corner on the left will dumb out. As I mentioned, that is the only way to really get stopped, is if your quarterback chucks it out of bounds. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can actually do about it. So, go ahead one more time. See, the corner's going to stutter step. Just chuck it up, rack catch, easy touchdown. So, this is the play shot fade cross. Now, say your opponent is in a cover 2. Now, this is the other reason I really love this play. Is in cover 2, the base setup is pretty much going to force us to throw the drag, as you'll see right here. So pretty much you have to throw the drag when running that base setup. However, if you know it is cover 2, say your opponent's just in the 4-3 under, they're not mixing it up very well, this kills them. And all we're going to do is we're going to streak the slot receiver on the left. We're still going to drag the tight end. And then you can do whatever you want with this crossing route on the right. You could simply leave it as is. You can motion out the running back. It doesn't really matter. The main thing is you're going to throw the ball to the outside left receiver after he passes the zone. So you'll see right here, simply throw the pass, hopefully inbounds, and you'll have a wide open, possibly touchdown. So once again, streak the slot, drag the tight end, just chuck it, easy completion. Now, if your opponent does anything crazy, like they play a cover 2, alright, so let's see, audible to a cover 2 once it lets me. Cover 2, say they play over the top, say they just know you're doing that. You'll see that if they play over the top, you just wait a split second longer and it's still going to be wide open. So I'm going to show you the instant replay since I got sacked right there. You'll see that even though initially you would want to chuck it down to the drag, if you wait just a split second longer, you're still going to have this outside pass to the outside receiver. So we're going to show that one time, and that will be the end of the shot fade cross play. So we'll go ahead, cover 2. Pretty much that was without over the top coverage. As you see, it's a very easy dot. Now if they play over the top, which a lot of good players will, you'll simply just need to buy a little bit more time and you can still throw that pass. Not to mention, if they play over the top, the drag route's always going to be open. Now, say they're just don't want to get beat deep. Say they're rocking a two-man under. Pretty much the only adjustment that I would do if I saw this all the time is you could simply put this outside left receiver on a comeback. So my exact adjustments would be to slant the tight end, put this guy on a comeback after you motion him, hike it as soon as he sets, and then you got that route right there. You could also, when doing this, you could restreak this outside receiver on the left. Then you could put Floyd on a comeback after you motion him. So you could do something along these lines. Or you could simply just go with the standard setup, which is drag, fade, because even if they are in a two-man under, you should still get the tight end open. You should also have the bomb ability, and you see the separation that you get by the outside right receiver. We'll go to the instant replay really quick. So you'll see as soon as he cuts to the inside, he's got a good 5 yards of separation. You also see the tight end is wide open as well. So no matter how good their user is, they shouldn't be able to bait both of those routes while also keeping those safeties deep. If you keep the safeties deep, then you can contain these bombs. If you put them in any sort of zones, however, you have one play potential on both sides of the field. So one last time, I'm going to show you the B receiver. This is two-man under. Go ahead, press just for shits and giggles. All right. So you see that route gets open. First press, not press, doesn't really matter. So that is the play shot fade cross, and this play has huge potential as far as one play touchdown. So it's definitely not something to sleep on, and I hope you guys enjoy.